I don't know, collective. Okay, y'all. Welcome back to my channel. ASET SEKHMET 9NUT. That's with a 9, y'all, all the way open. That's for somebody. I don't know, y'all. I'm trying to get it together here, and I got stuff laid out everywhere. Now, they telling me to put it up the where I got to put it up so it can go. Yep, the snakes is out, collective. They out. That's all I can tell you. This is going to be a really good message because there's several things that Spirit over the past 72 to hours. They just been putting so much together for some of y'all collective. And I am so glad to be a part of the message givers. That's what I'm hearing them say. You're a part of the message givers. It's work to do. Yes, sir. I'm so happy for that, collective. I am very thankful. I'm seeing 757. That's 1212. I'm seeing 33. This is a very serious message, collective. For some of y'all, this is 411 or 114, however y'all been getting it. But it's codes to certain shit, to certain messages, collective, that we are given. And you got to get that code in order for you to reach who you trying to reach. Because every time it ain't a 27,000 view hit. That's for somebody. So don't get upset, if you only got 27 hits or 27 views. That's for somebody. It's a code to certain shit, collective. Now let me clear. I'm talking to somebody who hears spiritual wisdom. The big cats are here. Let's go. Let me clear some energy. I'm feeling real good because see what the ancestors had me do was put that Asa sword bitch on the table so she can keep her nose up to this shit, right, collective? Because some of y'all got a lot of Asa sword energy motherfuckers around y'all, collective, with their nose up though. See that it's their nose that they got up at y'all, collective. They hate to see y'all coming. They don't want to hear y'all out here. That's just how it go. You understand me? Because right now, Spirit is nabbing a whole lot of copycats, collective, and evil people. I heard him say the meek shall inherit the earth. That's all he keep telling me, right? Just to keep me grounded, collective, and keep me focused on the fight. It's a war going out here, collective, a spiritual war. That's what people don't understand, a lot of them. And they are involved. It's a Akashic down. That's what Spirit keep telling me. This is some Akashic shit. This shit, it's pulling different spirits and energies into the field, collective. And this is the Akashic truth for somebody. For somebody, this is an Akashic war. This is about a lot of DNA and a lot of places and areas. And I'm talking about mounds and waters and all of that. It's a spiritual war. The universe is at war right now for somebody. And hey, either you in the game or you're not. That's what I heard him say. But for somebody, you got snakes in the grass that don't want to be, they don't want the area to be cleaned or to be, I'm hearing them say, for us to clear the infestations of certain mental health and the minds of man, their way of thinking, collective. This is for somebody. I heard the ancestors tell me we at all 5 military districts right now. The same ones that separated the churches. And God is a gangster about me to somebody. That's who, if you want to know who God is to me, God is a gangster about me. That's for somebody. Baka. I heard them say nope. They ain't say that. They say baka. You said the boot, yeah. No, that's where we at. That's right. We're gonna take them there. 1941. Yeah. We're going to take them there. See, I got time today, collector, for somebody. It's a whole lot of seers messages in here. I got some shit for the shadow seers, collective, that keep coming for me. I got something for them today, collective. I want them to get on in here. I'm going to give them a little bit of time. Y'all go get your coffee, go get your tea, go get your water, get your wine, get your liquor, go get whatever you got. All I can tell you is let those that have an ear hear. And the Spirit told me to tell somebody that. So that's what I'm telling you. Come as you are, because I got something for you. I'll be right back, collective. Let me turn my water off. I had made a cup of coffee for my ancestors. Hold on. Oh yeah, bring y'all ass on in here. Y'all want something to see, you gonna get it. You gonna get it. You want something to hear, you gonna get it. Yeah. And your shadow goddamn sights too. Let them come on with it here. Let them come on with it. That's not what I'm saying. Let them put the ass on. Yep, they're up we in here. Yep, the office. Hold on, collect. Okay, collector. All right. Let me tell y'all something. First, I want to tell somebody this is the day that the Lord has made, and we better be glad in it. I got a clock, collective, that for some reason it keep being set. And I don't know who's setting it, but I gotta keep I'm finna. This is a message to somebody before we anoint everything down, and I welcome everybody in that's down with me, that's really here for a message. Okay, I got something for you. All right, I am voluntarily putting my spirit man out here for somebody. Okay, today, and I have been attacked and up until this point in all kind of ways. You know what I'm saying? By these shadow motherfucking people, these people trying to throw on me and bring in my home and different things like that. But they being nabbed, collective. They are nabbed. That's what I got the ancestors say. These motherfuckers is nabbed. You understand me? I walk by faith, not by sight. And the spirit the Holy Spirit got some shit around 5 military districts, collective, on my behalf. That's all I'm telling you in the spirit realm. That's all I'm telling y'all. See, this is the thing. People don't understand who some people are. Let me do things in order. I'm getting 444 for somebody. Get on in here, because the snakes are out. The crabby, these energies of these holier than thou motherfuckers and all that type of shit, because I keep getting the 66 too. You understand me? So I know it's a lot of them right now that's questioning a lot of us, collective. They feel like they losing to us and we coming after the church and the people of the church and all that, and we're not. That's not, we're not out here for that. They coming for us. You understand me? They coming for us. They trying to drain us. You understand me? We out here working for God. That's what I'm hearing the ancestors say. They telling me, mother say, calm down, let's do it in order. Yeah, we are. Because a lot of them being knocked off their motherfucking high horses, collective. That's what I know. They being knocked off of their high horses, collective, and they sad, they upset about it. You understand me? And a lot of them realizing that it's a whole lot of motherfucking people that can ride a horse, goddamn it. Now, who got their boots on the goddamn ground. That's for a motherfucker. Now, so let's do this, collective. First off, I want to welcome my ancestors and guides of the most highest divine light. I want to welcome the mothers and all of the ancients that then came to speak to me about the big cats, about truth and justice, about perseverance and endurance. I want to thank y'all right now and invite y'all in the ring with me. Invite y'all to the message. You understand me? For the messengers and the light seers, the chosen ones, the 144s, and all of the ascended masters and those that are that's out here on a flight. You understand? For peace and justice and balance. You understand me? To put things to right in the way that it's supposed to be. I want y'all to understand that it's a lot going on out here. And the ancestors, I'm asking y'all to help with the energy. You understand? To send back that negative energy as we attempt to clean the planet up in the spirit realm, collective. I want to invite the collective and those subscribers of mine who are really praying for me in a way that is not praying for me. In other words, they're not after me trying to cause all type of indecency and different things bad to happen to my life and things of that nature. They are not ops. In other words, the ancestors are saying, because I hear spiritual wisdom. They're not trying to drain me and things of that nature, but they are here as a church, a body of Christ conscious people who understand that to be reunited and kinfolk, not just family, it means something to you, spirit. God with the big G. Ooh, yes, sir, the anointed one, the great I am. I want people to, I want to welcome those that understand spirit right now, that guardians are protecting us around districts of people who may not be for the best, have the interest of mankind. They snaking those individuals, them shadow seers, Almighty God, those who don't understand how you communicate with us. You can go back when we could remember, I heard you say, and you can bring forth a sacred place for us, a place of resurrection. Come on, spirit, speak. Oh yes, guardians of the four corners, mothers in the earth and fathers in the sky, angels and ancestors. All of those sacred ones I call y'all that's connected to me in the spirit realm, y'all done already told me. I'm connected to a lot in the spirit realm. These people don't know us sometime, collective, because they don't have our spiritual identity. Even our Akashic field, spirit knew that it would be people who could study the likes of mankind, speak spirit, who can go into, this is freestyle for somebody, nothing written down here. But I got some for you, okay? I got some for the naysayers, which we ain't even out here for them right now, collective. I'm out here to deliver some messages that to me are powerful, and I am thankful to have been given them. Let me tell y'all something. This is messages not for the weak, those people who touchy in their feelings, sensitive, and all that shit. Because I'm going to tell y'all something. Some people need to be guided by the light. And some people need to be watched and guided by the night. That's for a motherfucker. And everybody ain't going where you going. And everybody didn't come from where you come from. That's for somebody else. But I come in peace to bring this message from the ancestors to somebody, collective. Because some of this is deep. May all negative energy be returned to the sender for somebody. My passion can't be turned upside down. I ain't falling off for some of y'all. Y'all ain't falling off a horse of passion. Y'all ain't falling off the horse of energetic harmony. Y'all not falling off the horse of bravery. Y'all not falling off the horse of fearless, being fearful, fearlessness. I mean, y'all not falling off the horse of confidence. Y'all not falling off the horse of adventure. Y'all are heroes, and y'all have dedicated y'all lives in the spirit realm to heroes in the spirit realm. Some heroes is it may be Spider-Man. Some kids heroes, I'm hearing them say, or grown-ups. You got grown-ups who collect comic books and shit, marvels and things of that nature. Some of us, we marvel at the blood of Jesus. Some of us, we marvel at the blood of the Lamb. Yes, sir. Some of us, we marvel at the protection, I heard them say, of the bloodstained banner. No more. Ooh, yes, sir. Some of us, we ain't falling off the horse of inspired action. That's for somebody, collective. Some of us, we not falling off we not riding the horses of rebellion. No. I'm seeing 44, 55 for somebody, collective. I'm seeing 55, 66 for somebody. That's the 1111. Let's go, collective. I got some for them today. Because I feel like I just come out of a test or some type of a challenge. These motherfuckers done threw at me that I didn't even know I was in, but I keep telling y'all, I ain't falling off no motherfucking horse. You understand me? My ancestors said, we ain't falling off, collective. That's what I heard them say. We ain't falling off. That's for somebody. I want to return all negative energy to the sender. I thank God that I'm feeling this big burst of energy right now that is very, it's an obedient energy, right, collective? It's one of them energies where you sat back and you took it. You didn't worry and get scared or nothing. You didn't jump and lean on your own understanding. There's some things, collective, that's for somebody. You know that there's people bullying you. They bullying your everything that's about you, but they doing it in secret, in spirit, right? But you are a spiritual creature, I heard him say. And you have cards of meaning within your heart. That's why you probably, who I'm talking to, you probably is a messenger who use different tarot cards or oracle cards, or maybe you even make your own cards to speak to spirit, like I do. I don't know who you are. You are a person who you walk by. I'm hearing them say, tell them they walk by faith and not by sight. Spirit told me that I can get on here and and just start this up with grateful, right? So that's what I want to do before we get started. And I'm calling my angels. If you are sensitive to sound, please block out your ear, hold your, put your hands and your fingers in your ear, or lower your volume. That's what the ancestors is telling me to tell you, because I'm finna sound an alarm. This is for the motherfuckers with their nose up, collective, and the ones that I need to come in the message to protect us while I deliver it. This for somebody. Okay. All right. Thank you, Mighty Master. Thank you for that. Oh, yeah, because see, this is the thing. I'm seeing the 6 of scepters, collective. See, I'm seeing victory because of your obedience. See, you okay with how spirit reach you and how they teach you. You okay with hearing messages from dead people and things of that nature, or even seeing the shadows of certain spirits or whatever that may come in on it, collective. Some of them are there to protect you, and some of them are there to test you, collective. That's why the spirit wants you to be spiritually awakened in this world right now, and to be sensitive to certain things and insensitive to other things, collective. I heard them say, we come this far by faith, collective. That's all I keep telling you. For somebody, God is just a gangster. When it come to you, that's just what he is. He gonna take their ass down. This ain't for everybody. This ain't for everybody. But God, Spirit, the Holy Spirit is gonna take people down about you, collective, because you are being used. You are a work of the Most High God, and your Christ consciousness must meet those who are asleep. That's how it go. It ain't about none of that, nothing else, collective. Okay? For somebody. Let me tell you the most important thing. It's somebody out there that's questioning y'all when it comes to church, right? Y'all very spiritual people. To some of y'all, these people have name job preachers and pastors and evangelists and all this type of stuff, but they're saying that y'all using it wrong, right? You're in the wrong. You're supposed to be on a pulpit somewhere, right? You're supposed to be with a robe on, with darbs, and I'm hearing them say garbs on your head and different things of that nature. This is what some of these people are saying, right? They want the energy of your energy and everything like that, and your spiritual influencers and influences to be shared amongst a large group of people, right? And the way that they're doing this is snaky. It's in a very snaky way. This is for someone, collective. It's in a snaky way, collective. And so what they doing, collective, to some of y'all is they're sneaking and creeping behind y'all backs. But just know this thing that y'all are involved in right now in y'all spiritual journey, and then the powers that are invested in y'all, and all of the energies that y'all are experiencing. Spirit want me to tell somebody it can't be duplicated and copied, because they got nabbers out right now. You understand me? That takes me to just thinking, just so proud of Florida for sending 60 children home that was kidnapped. You know, just a big hand. I mean, yesterday I rejoiced. I wanted to get out here and talk to some of y'all yesterday, but I couldn't. I was just so embellished in the celebration of God using people who do have a duty to do certain things and stuff like that, and be hold up a certain banner, collective spiritual banner. They not giving these titles by man, but some of them have taken these titles to use against us, collective, to hurt us. You understand us, to keep us down. This is just what it is. It ain't everybody. You understand? Just like this message ain't for everybody. For somebody, take what resonate, leave the rest for others. I'm not in y'all comment section or any of that. Oh, nothing else. This is the word. This is my truth. This is my reason and my season to tell somebody that trouble don't last always, and y'all need to be thankful. For somebody, I got a lot for y'all. I just want to get this out and get the fire burning for somebody, because you're a spiritual person who I'm talking to. It's more than one. And you hear spiritual wisdom, and you know when a person is being blocked and people lying on them and tricking them or trying to trick other people against them and things of that nature. You got, in other words, your discernment is so powerful. That's what I'm getting them saying. It's so powerful, your discernment. And you got people who, they come in the, they want you to do all this black magic, and they want you to do all this dark. Now, I'm not going to say black magic. I'm going to say dark magic against people who have not come against you. It's just they belong to certain people and certain purposes. And I'm hearing them say, shit, some of them belong to certain plagues. They don't even know that some of the shit they doing is a plague to their ass. You understand me? Against some of the light ones and some of the people who were chosen to do different things or go a different way, collective. They want to put their light out, collective. They want to blind them. They don't want them to see. You understand? They don't want them to have certain soul vibes. But let me show y'all the vibe. My ancestor said, show them the vibes that we gave you. Okay, so here you go. Hey, I'm seeing 144 for somebody, collective, on both sides, the right and the left side. That part. We see these snakes coming from all sides, collective. We see the ones coming from the left side and the ones coming from the right side, collective. Our ancestors have given us the ability to see these things. The big cats are here. I'm seeing 33, 33, and 44 for somebody right now. Let me tell y'all something. The church is an announcement. That's what the church was always put here for. That's the body of Christ. That is our bodies, collective, which is the temple of God, which is the church of God, which is the church of Christ. I'm hearing them say the church of God in Christ. That's what our bodies is. It's a church. It's a temple where announcements be made, collective, where people are allowed to find their kinfolk, their friends and their family, collective. I said they said their friends and their kinfolk and friends. That's for somebody. That's what the church is. It's been that way ever since people got lost in the trade trades of slavery. That's what the church was, collective. It was a place where people could go find their loved ones and things of that nature. Receive a message, collective. Have an announcement. Come on now. I need the owls. Yes, I do. Yes. I need y'all, because I need all this to get out that's on this paper, because I know y'all wrote it out the way y'all did, and I was just writing it, trying to get it all. And I need for y'all to come in on it. My tribe, my kinfolk, and my family, so that every family that hear this, everybody that hear this, they find their hero. They find the one that chose them. They find the one that gave them something positive and loving to do in this world, collective. That's what I'm out here for today. I want to shout Sam Collins out, the historian that's a part of the Jordan plantation, that's teaching people about the Atlantic slave trade and other things and things of that nature. You understand, the 55% that went to Brazil and the 35% that went to the Caribbean. You understand me? That's what I want to think. And the 6% that went to North America. I want to shout him out. That's what I want to do as well. I want to shout out Riley. The breakup. Pete, that sold Pete and Paul and Uncle Dave, their properties in 1941. And Buddha. Well, let's talk about it, collective. I got some messages for some of y'all, collective. Oh yeah, bring them in here. All of them. Bring them in here. Oh yes, sir. Juneteenth, 1865 to 2025 is present. Somebody, you free. That's what I'm telling you right now. Oh yeah, John Henry Clark, that felt it was important to speak to Harriet Smith. Oh yeah, my grandmother, who married Jim Smith, Baka, Yata, who shuka. Oh yeah, from the creek, who, oh yeah, who put land together with his. I want to thank Riley, that white man who married many girls back in that day. Yes, sir. Again, who sold Pete and Paul and Uncle Dave that land. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. I want to thank you, white man Riley. That's for somebody. Oh, yeah. Who knew where the colored colonies were. He had heard of that place in the woods. Oh, yeah. Yes, Buda, Baka, the bush, Buda, Bana, Iapa. She said Buda, Buahaka. That's what they called it. Nana, Ia. I want to thank you. Oh, yeah. Very much. Oh, yeah. See, this was Miss Smith and Henry's conversation. Puka, nana, pua, ia, nua. Yes, sir, for somebody. See, you know where home is. That's what Spirit is telling me. I got to get this out, collective. You know where home is. This for somebody. You done found your way home because you tracing your lineage and your family history and things of that nature. Just to make it in this world, not to lose your mind, to give you strength and hope. You know it was hard times and things wasn't always easy, right? Trouble didn't last always. And you been so blessed to be in the land of the living, so blessed to be blessed. In other words, have food and God making provisions and things of that nature. You walking around and running around the house and screaming in your car day and night. Grateful, 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 grateful. That's how you get them spirits up out of there, right? Grateful, grateful. Hallelujah. Usha. You holler the highest praise. That's for somebody. I can feel you. I can feel you. I heard him say, it's okay. For every tear you cry. For every purge of snot, of phlegm that come from your loins, out of your body, out of your stomach, out of your nose, out of your eyes, out of your ears, for everything you experiencing right now. I heard him say it's a new Jordan. It's a new Jerusalem for you. You kept yourself from a lot of things. And Spirit is recognizing every single sacrifice, collective. Every time that you didn't go in there with fear, but with faith, collective. This for somebody. I heard my tribe tell me to tell somebody that kinfolk ain't always family. This for somebody. And every family has a hero. This for somebody. You know, I want to shout out Mr. Riley, John Henry, Harriet. This for somebody. This for me, y'all. All right? And it's for somebody. You ain't starting from scratch because you're resilient. Somebody you think you got to start from scratch because you done wasted a lot of time, or people want you to, the energy, that negative energy want you to believe you done wasted a whole lot of time on certain shit. I heard the spirit told me, say, you got a lot of clocks around you. All of them tell a different time. That's just the story you have. You got a story. You are a walking time clock for somebody. You are a walking piece of history. Your spirit man is connected to a lot of things, like my ancestors told me today. Say I'm remarkably connected to a lot of things, collective, in the spirit realm. For somebody, Prairie View. You connected to you got ancestors that graduated from HBCUs before you was even born. I'm just talking to somebody. 1866 for somebody. Prairie View College, Puka. You got a family member in the spirit realm that's very proud of that. And they give you the pride and the joy and the justice and the energy that you have, collective, to persevere and want to learn more, to be a scholar and things of that nature. Puka. I heard them say an evangelist of archaeology. Bua. That's who you are. You are an evangelist of archaeology. This is for somebody. It ain't for everybody. You connected. You got ancestors that's connected to Prairie View College, collective. You got ancestors that's connected to the first that was the first ones that was able to own land and things of that nature. You got spiritual blood of people who started small businesses when you couldn't have no business. In other words, when they started from scratch, that went out there with resilience. You have the blood of people who own properties and land and things of that nature, who took what they had and they met somebody, or they joined in with your forefathers or whatever, foremothers, and they made something, collective, out of nothing. Starting from scratch ain't shit to them. Pooah. They told me to tell you, you got, every time one knee is down, pooah, remember you got 5 toes up. Pooah, shata, ioma. Yes, sir. God is a gangster about you, collective. This for somebody. I heard Harriet say, every price of your products is going to have a symbolism, and it's going to be symbolic of your spiritual nature. And the prices that was paid, that they was bought at, for some of y'all, and the prices that they paid. Some of them is going to be the highways that they walk. The price is going to reflect the highways they walk down with no socks and shoes on. This for somebody. That's for somebody. For somebody, let me tell you something. 1941 was 84 years from this year. You understand me? Harriet led 70 people. This mother married Harriet, coming in now on it. Led 70 people to freedom, including her mother and her father. That's for somebody. That's all I can tell you. So you have the power to save certain people, collective. You have the power to break up certain shit. I hear them say generational curses. Things that, ain't in their Akashic field that's in yours. I heard them say kinfolk and family. Started way before 1865. Because see, some people, it's kinfolk and they ain't kinfolk. They ain't family. This for somebody. This ain't for everybody. John Clark was talking to Harriet Smith, who married Jim Smith. And they lived in Blanca. You understand me? In the creek. This for somebody. They said this is a parable for a motherfucker. They put their land together and they made one piece. I heard Grandma Gertie tell me to tell somebody out there. Your grandmother name was Gertie, or you had one named Grandma Gertie, or whatever it was. She told me to tell a motherfucker. She left you something. And it belonged to y'all. She wanted y'all to always have somewhere to go. And it wasn't for no one person or none of that shit. She said because she made lenders and not borrowers. That's for somebody. Put a lot of work in. You understand me? Trying to teach and help people. Show them the way. I heard her say the freedom land. To freedom. Not just in the like slave shit. None of that. I'm talking about freedom of the mind. This is for somebody. You understand me? The type of freedom that some of these people just used to seize a cartel that was out to kill 14 million motherfuckers with fentanyl. That's what I heard her say. The type of power that stopped people from selling over 60 goddamn 4 pounds of goddamn fentanyl, who had already killed 340,000 U.S. citizens from the year 2018 to 2023 with dope. Come on, mama. These people going down. It's been a seizure that it took place in the land of the free and the home of the brave. People working now. Oh, yeah. Shout out to Florida, who just took and sent 60 children back home from out these walls and these caves. These human traffickers and shit just got their motherfucking ass. Yeah. Say what you want to say about Board Jacksonville. Say what you want to say about Florida. But what you ain't gonna say about it is we ain't working. We working. We working out here, baby. It's a spirit over this place. And they gonna take these motherfuckers down. A lot of them that think they can come and do whatever they want. Because they're not. That's for a motherfucker. I heard mama say they got to come across the water now. They got to hit the real Atlantic trade, goddammit. We waiting. We waiting. I heard them say all 5 military districts, goddammit. It's something over it. And we ready. Kinfolk ain't kinfolk in this fight. I heard them say we in a spiritual battle. And the snakes, we gonna cut their goddamn heads off. For somebody. Shout out to Henry Foster II. Jim Boy, again. That Creek Warrior, 1836. That keep coming to me. That said, follow. That's right. Who building a spiritual stockade on these motherfuckers. Highway 431, Rotten Road, Brick Road. Come on now. The Louisiana, Georgia, Chickasaw, the spirits of the troops from Irvington. Come on now. It's a fight, you motherfuckers. That's a fight. And I'm in it. I'm in it. I'm in it. I'm a part of the goddamn Karma House, you motherfuckers. That's why I'm here. Nah, resurrected. Nah, from the blood of the Lamb. Yahshua, the brother's keeper. That's right. They said steamboats from 1828, the spirits of them, in the 1840s. They coming across the plantations. That's for a motherfucker. Shout out to Rob. Nah. Somebody cook that bass. Cook that bass, because every time you eat a piece, goddammit, it's giving you power. You ain't got to do nothing. You ain't got to do nothing. But dance when they tell you to dance. Shout when they tell you to shout. Open up your throat chakra and let them speak that devil and all that negative energy and anything else that these people think they're going to plant inside of you. Your ancestors said we pulling up roots right now. A whole lot of them. God damn it. All over the land. Nah, that's what I heard them say. Let them try it. They don't understand the journey. That's what I heard them say. They don't understand the journey. They should have left a lot of colonies alone. That's what I heard them say. They should have left a lot of them alone, I heard the big cat say. And they done communicated this through the Two of Cups to me, collective. That's balance, collective. That's equal give and take, collective. That's the desire to know that it's an alpha and omega, collective. That's the one that I'm just telling you, collective. Good and bad. It got to be balanced out, collective. And some people, they want to play with shit, right? They in your garden, I heard Spirit say. And that what I can't make it up. This is nabbing all copycats in the upright, collective. This is what your ancestors doing, taking the snakes down. Because they keep coming for some of y'all. I want you evil bitches with y'all nose up at me. I want y'all at the table. I done already put you motherfuckers up here, okay? This is y'all. Y'all already on my shit. I got y'all on here a different kind of way. Some of y'all got my picture. Some of y'all got garments of mine. Y'all can take that, I heard them say. Because that energy is returned to you motherfuckers. Everything y'all put on it. Come on with it, Mighty Master. This for a motherfucker. They nabbing them. They fucking around and finding out, collective. That's 5-0 in the upright. That's for somebody. I ain't gonna lie to you. They got my tape. They got my camera how they got it. That's just for a motherfucker. Because I'm telling you, what's known can't be hidden. And I'm thankful, and some of y'all are too, that's the situation. That's the energy that y'all in. Y'all in thankful energy, making do with what y'all have. Glad that y'all are safe in the arms of God. See that? And that's y'all comfort and y'all peace. And it's a lot of people that want to disturb it, collective. They want to disturb that energy. But guess what we doing? We got our heroes. We honoring our heroes, collective. Known and unknown, collective. That's what we doing. And we being thankful. You understand me? That we have a purpose and we have a light that's being shined on us. That guess what? It ain't everybody's goddamn light. I got some songs that somebody out there been listening to. And Spirit want me to tell you, you just don't know what you did when you start playing them songs. You have no idea what you chased up out of your house and away from your everything during this battle that they just put you in. Because they keep trying to fight some of y'all collective. You have no idea the spiritual strength that, let me get it. Don't worry about it. I know they mad, baby. They mad. They mad. They mad. They mad. Oh yeah, but see, I heard them say, see, when you have a spiritual legacy, this is what I'm hearing them say for somebody that's gonna acknowledge that. Guess what? You're not perfect in all your ways, but you are the type of person that you're not gonna dim your light for nobody, collective. You're not gonna dim your light, collective. You understand me? You're not gonna dim your light. You know what's coming. Here they go. Here they go. And I got something that just brought me to something else. They said you ain't done. You forgot that. Yeah, they got something else out here that I almost forgot. Yeah, that's why I'm still out here. All right. So anyway, the spiritual songs for somebody the Spirit wants you to play. One of them is by William Murphy called "It's Working." Because whatever you doing, it's working. Whatever you are doing, baby, you are not falling off your knight. You're not falling off your horse. You got all these knights and shit coming after you when they don't understand you an emperor. You an empress. What the fuck is I heard them say, what's a goon to a gobbler? You understand me? They can't do shit with you, collective. You moving in silence and all this shit. This shit they throwing that you trying to put over you and shit like that. They had. Another person, Norman Hutchins, get ready for your blessing, for your miracle. God's got a blessing with your name on it. That's for somebody. Another one is Fred Hammonds. We're blessed. And another one is Kirk Franklin for somebody. You smile. Even though you hurt, you smile. You've been in certain shit for a while, but you still smile. That's for somebody, collective. And another one is Hezekiah Walker. Every praise. This for somebody. This is the thing that your ancestors are sending you, that they want you to just pour out in those songs and let them flourish, collective. Put them out there. Whenever somebody try to come at you, you rebuke their ass and you send them messages of praise to you. Let me tell you something. My ancestors told me Psalms is a book of warfare. And people use Psalms to come after us and all this type of shit. But I heard my ancestors say the bridge is over. The bridge is over. Y'all ain't gonna curse with y'all and use the shit as a curse and a blessing no more. That shit finna be over with. You understand me? This is a truth and it's a philosophy. And we gonna get to the bottom of the shit. You understand me? That's what I heard them say. And for somebody, you're not facing giants alone. God is with you. That's why I'm out here telling you. It's God's timing. That's why all these clocks is ticking around you and they all got different times. I know goddamn well it's later than 8:42, but I got a clock around me that's got 8:42 on it. This for a motherfucker, that's 86 for a motherfucker's ass. Okay? That's a 5. That's what I just heard them say. They said, no, that's a 5. Let me say something. Change is coming. They want me to tell somebody you can make it. You ain't starting over shit. You understand me? Starting over is being, I heard them say, is when people was displaced. Your ancestors told me to tell you, Mama Gretchen, or Gertie, saying when we had to go find, when they let us all go, and we had to go find our kids and all this type of shit, put ads in the paper and everything and go to the churches for announcements. Now, to see if they found them, to bring them in. Lost the people and had to start all over. Different colonies and different families. You understand me? Kinfolk became their family. The neighbors and all of this type of shit. Let me tell you something. The bridge is over. Balance shall be restored. That's what I'm getting them saying. And love is going to get a lot of motherfuckers that think material love is what's going to win this planet over. It's not. That's for a motherfucker. I'm hearing Mama say James 1:5. If any of you lack wisdom, ask God, and to you it'll be given. You understand me? Some people got to show up every day, ready for source to make it happen for them. And they got to keep showing up with resilience and persistence and faith and confidence, collective. So that when the people come after them and send them shadow spirits to their house, try to throw them in there at them and shit, they be crying to get out, waiting on you to open up the door so they can run up out of that motherfucker. You can feel the wind behind your back and beneath your wings, collective, of them trying to get out of there, right? Because they scared. You understand? Because they ain't got no business in there anyway. They in a holy place, collective, somewhere sacred, collective, and they don't understand that greater is he that's in some of y'all that's in the world, collective. Y'all go preach from the mountaintops that y'all stand on, the ones God gave y'all and called y'all by name. These people can't take nothing from y'all. I'm hearing Mighty Master say, God with the big G. They can't do it because they don't know y'all name, collective. A lot of y'all been hidden by source. A lot of y'all got an arc, collective. Y'all sealed by a certain stamp. It's powerful. You understand me? And God's got a blessing with y'all name on it on there, right? And it's a cleaning of waters about it, collective. It's sterilizing. I heard them say like UV pens, collective. Can't nothing be sterilized greater than that. And that takes me to the blackout, the things that is coming, collective. For some of y'all, I'm hearing them say, we up against a lot of shit, collective. I heard them say in a minute, we're going to have a period of time where it ain't going to be no buying or no selling. We're going to have to stay in the house. Ain't going to be no collecting either. They're not going to let nobody collect nothing or anything. You're not going to be able to sell nothing or collect nothing. This is for somebody. We're going through, this time is coming, a lockdown. Martial law or something. They finna do it because people are protesting the president out in the streets, collective, right now. They protesting the president of the United States of America. This is a setup, collective. This is what I'm getting them say. We get these people finna come in on us, collective, because we is in an uproar with our own president today. I'm just saying, collective, I know it's some things going on that is not right and we don't have no understanding on it. But I keep trying to tell y'all to lean not on your own understanding. Things are going to be made right. It's going to be made fair. But certain things are distractions. It's distractions to get us in a situation where these people can fuck us up, collective, from other places. That's all I'm telling y'all. I am so thankful to God that I have a sense of spiritual knowledge. And I thank God that I'm not embodied by a lot of this shit that's in this goddamn 3D that these motherfuckers is in. I'm thanking God for it, collective. Oh, Lord. Every praise Hezekiah Walker. It's my blood-stained battle right now. Every praise, collective. Norman Hutchins, get ready for my blessing. It's my breakthrough. Somebody tell me that you ain't got a song, and I'll tell you that you walking in darkness. That's all I can tell you. We all got to have a song, collective. Everybody got to have a song, because sometimes it's what chases away the energy of that's trying to capture us. I'm hearing them say, whoo. For somebody, it's time for us. You know that it's time for us to start using sprouting seeds and grains. You understand me? Because those seeds don't need no soil. They don't need just a little space, collective. I'm talking to somebody who is planting alfalfa and mung beans and wheat berries. You understand me? Because you know that they last months, collective. I mean, and you can harvest them. I'm hearing mothers say every few days. This for somebody. I'm talking to somebody who know that the vitamins and minerals burn fast in their body, collective, when they under stress. And so they ain't troubled. They take things to the troubled waters, collective, throw it into the lake of forgiveness and forgetfulness and all of those things for somebody. They don't want the muscle cramps of life, collective. You want to be free. You want to have dexterity. Spiritual dexterity, collective. That kind of spiritual dexterity that can reach out and grab something, collective. Alchemize a situation, collective. Purge certain situations, collective. That kind of spiritual enlightenment, collective, that you can rely on, collective. That'll prep us and prepare us, collective, for things that come. To Nebraska, Mama got a message for you. She said, told me to tell somebody that y'all knew that them workers, them people that was working on them farms, y'all knew that those people were migrants. Y'all knew that, and y'all signed up for certain shit. Now y'all crying. And this ain't trying to be insensitive to people, because we need the fruits and the vegetables. And yes, chocolate and all that shit then got high. I hear mama say everything they raising the price and all this type of shit, you know. And that's falling on people also that didn't want agriculture to be the main learning lesson in this planet. Every school should teach agriculture. It shouldn't have been them learning nothing but math, I heard Mama and Paul say, and agriculture. That was the only thing that should have been taught to the children in school. And that was decided before I heard them say the anew. That part. For somebody, you got spiritual sovereignty. And that's why you got a lot of motherfucking leeches and people who feel you don't deserve nothing on your back. But it's sending shadow spirits and all type of incubus spirit bitches and these fucking crazy ass delusional people who think they can come into your life with just a sorry or a goddamn gift or whatever after they did all kind of shit to your motherfucking ass. You's a slave. That's what I heard Mama say, to materialism. That's for a motherfucker. For somebody else, ICE and these mass deportations. I heard my ancestors tell me to tell you to open up the belly of the beast. They told me this chain gang finna start up again, goddammit. Put them under the sun where they belong. You understand me? I don't give a fuck if they gotta work 8 to 10 or 11 hours a goddamn day. Their ancestors want them back under the sun. And that's what I heard them say. That's what the fuck it's gonna be. You ain't got me. Open up this goddamn beast and let them go. That's what I heard him say. The belly is finna be open just like a lot of these goddamn portals that the churches then opened up to capture some of these demonic spirits that's been let free all this time. Speak, spirit. They said opening up the belly of the beast is gonna reinvent the chain gangs. And that's just how it go. So for motherfuckers that don't want to be on the chain gang, walk your motherfucking ass upright. That's what you do. Be a goddamn good citizen of the United States of America. That's what the fuck you need to do. Nah, stop doing shit. Speak, spirit. Speak, spirit. Speak, mom. I'm right here. I don't give a fuck what they call me. They can say whatever the fuck they want. I'm right here. Use my motherfucking ass. Because I need, look, period. I need some purging. You understand me? I need for some shit to fall. Because I'm tired of being stopped by negative ass energy on this planet. Nah, I'm sick of their ass. She said, we moving slow, but it's moving. That's what I just heard her say. Shit moving slow to some people who got faith and hope. But it's moving, goddammit. That's what y'all better be paying attention to. It might not be as fast as y'all want it to be. That's why we got to pay attention to the clock that's the slowest around us. When they get to fucking with them clocks on the stoves and the microwaves and shit. They told me to tell somebody pay attention to the one that's the slowest. They started this shit, collective. They bought this shit. That's what this is. They started this shit, collective. They bought this shit, collective. And you're a part of the team, collective. That's for a motherfucker. What else you got? Triple blackness. I can't make it up. That's what it is. You see that there? Triple blackness. Yeah. Huh. They nabbing their ass. I told y'all. They nabbing the copycats. That's what this is. The people that, guess what? They falsified a lot of shit. And now they don't want shit to be uncovered or seen, or they don't want to give people back what the devil stole. You got to give it back. Give back that shit, man. Please, give it back. I can't make it up, period. Give it back. There go it is again. See, this the thing. Ain't no grace period. Ain't no, it's on sight, I heard her just say. I'm finna fuck up these people on sight. That's Mama Tia talking. Yeah, that's Sophia. That's Tiffany. That's Tia. That's the Gerties, the grandmothers. That's the mothers. You understand me? That's the ones that started this shit. And Akabulam for a motherfucker. You understand me? That's the mothers of Africa. She said, we moving slow, but we moving. That's what they said. And they ring shouting as they do it. That's ring shouting the upright for a motherfucker. I can't make this up. Y'all do what y'all do. This my table, right? And I give it to them. I give it to the ring shouters. That's who I give it to. That's who I give it to, goddammit. The ones that hear spiritual wisdom and all secrets of the snakes. You hear that? They know about your secrets and shit. Put it down here. She said, put it down here. Yeah. The ones that keep plotting on us, collective. They got it. They got it. They got it. Because y'all hollering, collective. Y'all screaming and the primordials is hearing y'all. This is the thing. Y'all did certain shit and y'all promised certain shit and it ain't working. You understand me? The chain gang is coming. That's all I can tell y'all. They finna bring the chain gang back. For somebody, my son was telling me about that when I gave his memorial on my very first video on my channel. I don't know if y'all can see it, if it's still around. I think it's been taken and archived. That's all I can tell y'all by different elites, but it's powerful. And all I can tell y'all, and that's because it was the homegoing and the sun had went down. He said, just to rise again, speak son, on his life here and the things that he saw in the spirit realm while he was here and the things that is made manifest in the place that he is in now. I'm hearing him say, I'm in between heavens. And I see things that these motherfuckers don't see. I'm a part of the ancients. And that's the ancient with the X, goddammit. That part. I told, look, he said, spirit is my counselor and my guide. Speak, spirit. and it's mine. He said, Spirit is your counselor and your guide. And these motherfuckers gonna fuck around and find out. Speak, son. I know you speaking. Yep. They stuck. They look. Mama Met right behind it. Look, I can't make it up. They don't want this. They don't want this smoke. But they tried to get it though. They don't want that smoke, but they tried. They tried. And you coming in, I'm hearing them say now, as some type of savior or some type of I'm talking to somebody. You are a lender. You're not a fucking borrower. These people want you begging and shit. That's what they want. They want you to give up on your spirituality, and you're not doing it, or they want to use it. Collective, just for somebody because it's the momentum. I heard them say momentrix. That's what this is about. It's about testing shit like that. And you in the game, collective. You passing certain shit because you ain't doing nothing. What you doing is you trusting God. And you got victory. That's what I'm hearing them say. And you got victory. Yep, I'm seeing 86 all day long. I'm seeing 86. I'm seeing 444 and I'm seeing 333 all day long, all over the spiritual secrets and codes that you have, collective. You understand me? These people planned on killing 14. Some of these goddamn demons out here. You speak in spirit over the people that they are getting. They're seizing over seizure. You want people to see. You want the Holy Spirit to help these people that's out here to get these motherfuckers. They just got a cartel that plotted on killing 14 million people with fentanyl, collective. They already successfully succeeded in killing 340,000, and y'all ain't even hearing about this shit. This is a plague. This is a goddamn epidemic, and these motherfuckers out here making money and acting like this shit ain't nothing. This shit is something. And we should be able to sue the goddamn government. Nah. Because who made this shit? For somebody. It's 340,000 in the United States, or something need to be able to happen to the motherfucker that said, oh, no, they want to sue the government. The government. No, this is what the thing is. I'm not against the goddamn government. What I'm against is more people joining in to catch these motherfuckers. That's what the money that's being spent to go fight all these goddamn wars and shit. They need to be fighting this war in America. On these goddamn cartels. Like I said, we're going to keep on singing and shouting, collective, even if we got to keep crying. People say, well, how y'all going to do something and all y'all do is cry? All y'all do is stomp and clap. All y'all do is sing and shout. All y'all do is flip your cards and light your candles and all that shit. How y'all going to do anything? How y'all gonna do anything? Y'all ain't got no weapons. Y'all ain't got no guns and no missiles and all this type of shit. No bombs and shit. Y'all ain't got no big time planes and all that shit. Guess what I heard the ancestors say? They said, let me tell you something. They about to fuck around and find out how we gonna do it. They gonna find out how we gonna do it with spirit. That's how they gonna find out. And our counselors. And our guides. That's who they gonna find out about. That's what that is in the upright for somebody. Spirit want me to grab something over here. He said they're going to find out because we're going to show up every day ready for source to make shit happen. They're going to fuck around and find out with our persistence and our faith and our confidence. They're going to fuck around and find out because with God, all things are possible. That's Philippians and came in on it. Get on in here, Philip. James and got in here. They're going to find out that if any of us lack wisdom to get around certain shit, you understand me? To keep ourselves protected and safe and comfortable, that God gonna give us the knowledge. He gonna give us the wisdom because we gonna go to God and ask God about it. God with the big G. Tell him, give me some more to tell him how we gonna find out, Spirit. How they gonna find out? Because we also know that reading Psalms, that book of war where David was protected. You understand me? Where he fell weak to sin. But he was protected. You understand me? Because he marveled at the scriptures, collective. You understand me? And his ancestors and our ancestors, they was able to reach him through them books. collective. That's what we gonna do, collective. Nah, they shouldn't have never gave it to some of us. Now we got it. And I heard them saying we really got it. I heard them say that. Well, see, what they did was they tested. We in testing periods, collective. And our testing period is not in vain, collective. I heard them say, reading the Psalms, we laying up snares for these motherfuckers. We returning things to sender, right? That's what I heard them say. But see, they laying in these snares, collective, because their goals are goals of demons, collective. It's to weaken us, collective. You understand us? Understand that? But see, this the thing. We will not allow them to drain us. We will not allow them to drain us any longer, collective. We will not allow them to drain us because we're going to keep on the helmet of salvation, collective. The armor of God, collective. That's what we're going to do. And all these people's unhealthy obsessions with us, collective. All these unhealthy ass obsessions these motherfuckers got, collective, of us, collective. To hurt us and hinder us. Try to destroy us and stop us and slow us down, collective. You understand me? I heard the energies of mama say they the mad of Satan. They are the mad of Satan, collective. These people that's doing spells on us, collective, keep testing us with different type of magic and all this type of shit. These people got seeds of doubt. They've been born of seed. Y'all are star seeds. These people are seeds of doubt. You understand me? You got seeds of doubt and you got star seeds, collective. That's for a motherfucker. Nah, speak, spirit. Speak, Amen. Speak. Speak. These people, they had these kids. Florida just got nabbed 60 motherfuckers. Got picked up 60 kids from people that had these people, these children, these poor motherfucking kids, and they go into these children doing shit. They think they're getting away, but they're not, because divine said they better be careful what they take in their belly. I'm saying these motherfuckers that sacrificing them to eat their hearts and kidneys and livers and shit and put inside of a motherfucker, another motherfucker that's dying because they got the goddamn money to go buy their motherfucking organs and shit. This what the fuck they doing. But I told somebody, go to these goddamn morgues and some of these goddamn funeral homes and you will find out what they doing and how they got their goddamn wealth. I heard spirit say, I done opened up a capsule, a pillar of salt over the universe. You understand me? It's a capsule that he has opened, and it's a pillar of salt. You understand me? That the belly of the beast and everything that the beast has eaten, he's gonna regurgitate certain shit. You understand me? It's a cathartic that's been put over the land. And it's a part of the collective's helmet of salvation. And what's important is that we understand that armor of God is what's going to get these motherfuckers. We ain't got to do shit. My ancestors told me earlier today, say, clean your bucket out. See, this is the type of shit they do. Say, clean out your bucket, your mop bucket. Clean it out real good. He talk. You want to get aligned? You want to get some of that shit they doing on you off you? Say, put all of our cups in the bucket. Pour everything outside in front of your yard. Send it back to the motherfuckers. You understand me? And that's what the fuck I'm gonna do. I got it marinating right now. Nah, that's for a motherfucker. I come in peace. And when you break my peace, you got a problem. And it ain't with me. You got a problem with that gangster God I got. Nah. I love y'all collective. I got a couple of cards they want to get to for somebody. I hope y'all was able to hear all of that. I'm seeing 5955 for somebody collective. 910. All right. I know that was a lot, but I had to get it out, collective. All right. Let's put it on. And they say put this on the. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, y'all ain't doing nothing wrong, collective. In my last video, I told somebody the joy that the Lord bring you. It's what's going to make you strong. I gave you Nehemiah 8 and 10 because I was able to give it to you. For some of y'all, don't stop reading that 66. I know y'all got the 88 in y'all spirit. And I know y'all got the 88 with y'all. Y'all got everything that was left out. It's been returned. Because some of y'all understand that to have God is to have divinity and have everything you need. Ain't nothing left out, goddammit. Ain't nothing been taken out of it. That's for somebody. It ain't for everybody. And so you stay in there. Because like I said, Psalms is a book of warfare. And people are using certain shit on y'all collective to try to bind y'all. They don't have any rights. You understand me? Y'all been spread in a different type of way. Y'all spreads come out a different type of way too. That's for a messenger out there. Yeah. See, you everybody got a certain, I heard them say everybody got a certain crackle, snap, crackle, and pop in they shuffle. That's for a motherfucker. So while somebody think they taking something from you and they duplicating your shit, or they sending negative energy at you, or they upset because they've been out here. Some of y'all got other messengers that's competing with y'all for no reason. Y'all ain't even do shit. It's just y'all, it's just who y'all are in y'all delivery collective. It's the energy that y'all have. Some of them been out here for years and years, and they still ain't never did this or ain't never did that, and they mad at some of the other ones instead of understanding that if you really out here for God with the big G, it's a unified, it ain't no divide. It's only unity, I'm hearing them say. There's no divide. Everybody has work to do. Everybody got a role to play in restoring our nation a certain type of way energetically. We need things to lighten up and to be clipped up. That's for a motherfucker. And get up out the red zone. Because these motherfuckers that's watching us think we clowns. People need to be healed. That's healed in the upright for somebody. And the mothers is on it, collective. They own it. Y'all been struck by strength. I can't make it up. Here she go right here. That's what that is. Y'all been struck by strength. A lot of y'all collective. That's all I can tell y'all. Y'all been struck by strength. That's all I can tell y'all. The realest. That's what she said. She said, and I am the realest. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. See, they don't know that, though. They don't know that. Yeah. And your life is real, too, for somebody that know that. They call you insane and shit like that. That's called you insane in the upright. They call you insane. But period, I just heard her say, you all about change. That's why you crazy to people. Because you change up shit, collective. You will never stay the same or be off into the same shit because you steady learning, I heard her say. You steady listening and learning. See that? There go. There go right there. They want you in the cage. They want to cage you, collective, so you can't flourish, so you can't fly, so you can't get around and do nothing. Do you understand me? They want to cage your ass. That's what I heard mama say. And that's because they lost you. There it go again. You gone from certain shit. Certain energies they no longer can pull on, collective. You ain't even in the vicinity of some people that they dying to get close to you, collective, so that they can energy harvest off of your ass. Snakes. That's what's behind it. Snakes. That's for a motherfucker. I heard they slow, but they steady coming. Snakes, they move kind of slow, some of them collective, but they steady coming. But I heard your ancestors say, we turning this around, though. We letting them know that they don't see us coming. That's what this is. Look, there go. Shadow people. Shadow people invasion. They coming for the shadow people invade. They finna invade these motherfucking shadow people. All these negative ass energies. This is motherfuckers in the reverse. You understand me? They want to keep flipping the shit. They said woke and the our wisdom. It's over the land. The woke and our wisdom is over the land. That's what this is. Woke and our wisdom in the upright. This for a motherfucker. See, these people failed a lot of y'all collective. And now they can't make it right. It's too late. It's too late. They failed a lot of y'all collective. It's too late. Now y'all gonna rely on strangers and people that God might introduce y'all to now and come into y'all life and stuff. Y'all looking forward, collective, to a lot of shit. I hear them say, live, laugh, love, and learn. That's for a motherfucker. I can't make it up. You understand me? What's this? Yeah, they gotta let y'all go. This is control tactics in reverse. They failed. These people failed, collective. Period. They failed. I heard, yes, Joshua. He said he come to give you life and life more abundantly, collective. This in the upright. This is Joshua, the brother's keeper. Yes, known as Jesus as well. The Lamb of Light. Speak Spirit. Speak Spirit. Who else is he known as? Who else is he known as? That's right. The one that know about that burning bush he talking about? A burning bush? Oh, yeah. Speak Spirit. Yeah. They threw some shit under one of my bushes. He's seen it, though. The brother's keeper. Christ consciousness. That's for somebody. He said it's 3 left. It's 3 left. He said they're going to be gone and forgotten too, collective, because they kept coming for some of y'all. Yeah. And I heard him say, Digger sent me. Yeah, Digger. Yeah. I heard him say Digger sent them. That's the grave diggers collective. That's who that is. The ones that saw him go do grave magic on some of y'all, or go to people that could do grave magic on some of y'all collective. They sent entities and shadow figures to some of y'all collective, but y'all was able in this last 48 or 24 hours, I'm talking to the light seers, y'all was able to get them nabbed collective. That's what's on the back of it. They sent shadow people at y'all and in y'all dwelling and around y'all, and y'all, the light seers sent y'all help, and they nabbed their ass. That's right. The evil eye returned on their ass. Yeah, and the water spirits helped some of y'all too, collective. Some of them even keep sending water spirits. Some of y'all toilets over flooding and shit. Y'all basements over flooding. Some of y'all experiencing toilet backup and sinks stopped up and all this type of shit. I'm just saying. Some of y'all is leaks and shit like that. I heard spirits say, don't let them. I heard spirits say, I'm telling y'all now. Y'all better not stop them. Let them run. For some of y'all need to just let the water run in y'all face and shit and just talk. Just for a motherfucker. The beauties is live and listening to some people, not everybody. That's the Orishas for motherfuckers. Yeah, the water spirits, they got, for some of y'all, they protected some of y'all motherfuckers. And for some of y'all got the hunters out here. There go the arrows right there that return to these motherfuckers. They's laughing at these tricksters. That's return to the sender. That's right. Here go the fighters. They involved in y'all shit. I told y'all, some of y'all involved in spiritual warfare. And y'all got a lot of help, spiritual help. They got the hedge on their ass. This is the fighters with the hedge in the upright. I heard them. Here it is right here. They're going to ancestors. They say we started this shit. They bought that life collector for a lot of people that's on y'all team. And they said, we're here. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Y'all better hold my arms up because I'm ready to fall. Hold them up. Y'all better hold them up. Because this is real shit right here. How it's rolling. They not playing with some of these people. They not playing, collective. These people, y'all have victory. Y'all are doing God's work and y'all have not done anything. And I heard Spirit say, for some of y'all better look up. That's what this is saying. Look up. There's a heavenly spacecraft watching some of y'all. Ring shout. Some of this plagues and all this energy that's harvested away from y'all collective, keeping y'all fucking kinfolk safe. That's for a motherfucker. Look, I can't make it up. I just talked about my heavy arms. There it is. They said you boxing. For somebody, your arms been feeling heavy. You've been feeling a heaviness in your limbs, and that's because you've been fighting in your sleep. These people. But I heard the Iron Man say, baby, you fight with our arms. That's the Iron Man at the bottom right there. You hear me? Holding you up. I heard him say, you ain't, baby, don't even worry about it. They blocking some of y'all collective because they want the meek shall inherit the earth collective, the universe. They blocking some of y'all collective. They don't want y'all to get none of this spiritual food. They blocking my lives. They blocking everything when it come to my channel, a lot of these people. But it's some light workers And I believe I got a couple of societies that's watching these motherfuckers, that's watching me. Now, they think they bigger than Obsidian Order. That's what I just heard mama say. They think they bigger than the Galactics. No, the fuck y'all ain't. Nah. And they told me to go through it so I can grow through it. Resilience Collective. And for some of y'all, just remain silent. Don't say anything. Endurance is helping y'all, collective. There goes strength again. I can't make it up. Y'all got the primordial mothers involved. They said the children. Y'all for the children, collective. Y'all kids been snapped by society. Y'all are aching and mourning and still in they call it a bereavement about shit that these people are doing. Instead of being Rileys. Yeah. Instead of being people like Riley. Helpful. Fair. But they wanted to separate the districts. That's what I just heard them say. So now here come the blackout. Here come the blackout. Yeah. Oh yeah. Here come more cartels and everything else being nabbed. Here come more sex traffickers and all of these goddamn human traffickers and shit. They finna get it. The tribals are after them. Yep. The divine told somebody they should have been careful. They should have been careful what they took in their body and allowed to go in their body. They signed up for it, collective. And now a lot of keys is locking away a lot of these people and to keep us safe, collective, and our treasures, like our children. That's for a motherfucker. See, a lot of them, they don't understand that it was changing seasons taking place. Ebbs and tides. That's what I hear mama saying right now. It was going to come a time where there was going to be a sign of fertility on the land, collective. I heard her say increscent, gradually increasing and waxing what was built up, what the moon had hidden, collective. That part. I heard Isaiah 22 and 22 for somebody. That's that 22 and 22 say, and the key of David will I, that's David, will lay on his shoulder. That's that Lamsa translation for somebody because it ain't exactly that way, but I hear him talking. The queen of faces. That's for a motherfucker. The one that can unlock and take the face off of them like the scarab collective. That's Fep. That's her talking. She say, I am the energy of consciousness and natural law. The powers that's invested in her right now and getting these motherfuckers that's doing this shit to these kids. Guess what? It's the energy of best for somebody. For somebody else, consciousness creates our reality, collective. And to have Christ consciousness is to be saved. That's for somebody. It's to be keep you from famine. And if famine is coming to this land, collective, and that takes me to the last part of this message on some things that we must have in place for ourselves, collective. So mama gave me a few things that she wanted me to do to prepare for this. She said, even though God is our burden bearer, collective, so we ain't gonna worry because we got to have our hearts light as a feather in these times of famine, pestilence, trials, tribulation, and spiritual warfare. We don't want to be like the people who we helped or we help them, and quick as we help them, collective, they forget it. She said that's what they did. Those people, they helped a lot of people. And quick as they helped these people, they forgot. And then they came after us. Speak, Spirit. So, they took credit for a lot of things. But we don't want our hearts and our hands staying, collective. Because we want to continue to be able to create, forgive, and live. That's for somebody. Y'all got a lot of people using the Old Testament as dark magic on some of y'all collective. And y'all got to come up out of that shit. I'm talking to the Star Seeds Awakened. The ones that's here that I'm here for. I'm talking to the collective. The abolitionists that's against hatred and injustice. That's who I'm here talking to. I hate you motherfuckers. That's what I can say to y'all, all y'all. I am calling ancient motherfucking aliens in alien style on you motherfuckers because I'm ready for y'all to reap what y'all have sowed. You understand me? I am a part of a metaphysical body and I am attracting certain passions of Christ for spiritual reparations in the real collective in my life. I am rehabbing spirits of old in my life so that I remember people like Mother Gertie, so that I remember people like Mother Moses, and places that's very important to my spiritual life, called the Buddha, and even the Eufalas, Creeks, Black Seminoles, and the Akabulums, the Nubians. Speak, Spirit. The Egyptians. Speak, Spirit. High priest and priest. The saints. Lucy. Speak, Spirit. For somebody, get ready. I'm hearing Norman. I'm hearing the spirit, the song Norman. Get ready for your blessing and your miracle. Every praise, collective. Every praise makes you lovable. Every praise makes you beautiful. Every praise makes you worthy. Every praise heals you, collective. Somebody need to tell God, grateful, grateful. That's for somebody. Mama told me to tell somebody, corn and rice and beans. She want us to stock up on them. Corn, rice, and beans. She want us to buy Lucy solar lights because they the most durable. She want us to buy thermal cooking and camping stoves and 12-volt battery systems and inverters to charge our phones. She said a lockdown is coming where there's not going to be no selling and no collecting. That's for a motherfucker. I love you guys, collective. Ooh, that was something. Ooh, yeah. But somebody, I keep seeing 15. I keep seeing 5 for somebody. That's the children. That's the children. What's known can't be hidden, collective. Period. Y'all keep putting that period out there because y'all mean business. I heard y'all say on site. That's what I heard them say. On site. We not playing. I can't make it up. Bess, the children's champ. I can't make it up. Bess, the children's champ. That energy is all over the planet, collective. It's coming from everywhere. It's coming from everywhere, collective. It's coming from everywhere, collective. And they don't even know they got energies of holy people that's helping. They helping restore certain shit. Yes. John Henry, I'm shouting you out again. The mothers want me to shout you out. This was a white man collective that helped a lot of other. I heard her say, she said we was the runners. That part. We were the runners. Yeah. The colonies. Helped a lot of them, collective. Yeah, they did. See, that's why they think, I don't have a problem with love. I never have a problem with love because love can touch anybody, collective. That's why I don't look at who the person is. I come in peace. Now, if you fuck with me energetically and you that type of energy, then I do 2 things. I propose things to the spiritual courts. You understand me? They say we do supplications and we lay our burdens down. That's what we do here. And then we let them decide what should be done and how it should be done and when it's going to be done and all of that, right? Because a spiritual creature know that they're not above God, right? You know that you only have a spiritual essence because there's things that you could never be strong enough to endure without faith. And I'm hearing Mama say, without faith and the hearing of the word. Come on now. Oh yeah. For somebody, just understand that I got to shout him out again. Now he dead. He gone and off. He ain't even here anymore. But I still got to speak to that spirit that I know protects me too while I'm where I'm at too as well. Colonel Gould and all of them that told me they was with me. They done all told me we right here and you right where you supposed to be and you over a sacred place and it's a certain part of when you get to certain places, reason why you feel like you feel is because our energies and we brought you there and our energies is around to protect you because sometimes it be danger around you and sometimes it don't, right? But we just got to let them know that we see them and we'll take their ass up. We'll take them up. I hear them all the time tell me we'll swing the chariot. We'll swing low on them. And if that's what they won't, let them. Because see, the children's champ is out here, collective. And that's what some of y'all are. Y'all are out here for the next generations of people. The next of God's creation, which is humankind, being born again. Y'all are out here for that, collective. And it's certain things y'all are seeing it's not right. Certain things y'all experiencing, it's not right. And y'all are holding God to his promises, collective, the Holy Spirit and y'all ancestors. You understand? That told y'all and promised y'all that every knee was going to bow and every tongue was going to confess that it is the Lord of the rings, goddammit. And if y'all want to play in that ring, y'all better be able to ring shout. That's what I heard him say. Nah. Best is the children's tramp. A seer. That's what's behind that. That's seers for somebody. That set contracts with some of the collective out here. Some of the messengers. You understand? Because she knew that we would read the fine print. We wasn't going to come out here not prepared and shit. Right? That part. We was going to use the guides of God. That's what I heard them say. The gorillas in the mist as well. We'll bring them out on their ass. Nah. Because we ready for growth and development. And we want our children's growth and development to be unstoppable, unmovable, unconquerable. Speak, spirit. And they finna fuck around and find out that spirit is our counselor. It is their counselor. And it will be their counselor to the end of time. She said, let's go. They want to play, let's go. What's the next one? They want, for some of y'all, these people going another round. They proposing another round. They still feel like they can take y'all breath away, collective. This is what I'm getting them say. Some of them, they think they can take y'all breath away, keep y'all quiet, make y'all shut the fuck up and turn away from God and turn away from y'all spiritual enlightenment and guidance. No, what they got to understand is they ain't standing on y'all mountains. The need to stand on y'all mountains is over with, collective. That's what I heard them say because they being seen when they get up there. Because who telling y'all to get up there and sending y'all with certain tablets of knowledge and information and peace and comfort? It's the God of justice. It's the God of the light. It's the God of the darkness as well. He knows every single second, I'm hearing them say, of what they invented inside of y'all, collective. He know how to, I heard him say, I know how to get y'all to, he know how to put shit back together. I'm seeing different nerves and all type of a blood patterns and veins and shit flowing all through it. That's what he's showing me. It's when this card say reinvent yourself, got them nabbed. This is what I'm trying to say. Every time they do certain shit, poisons, spiritual poisons, sending spiritual poisons and diseases and shit like that to y'all, some of y'all collective. They sending sickness and all type of plagues to y'all through the spirit realm. Every time they do that, y'all being regenerated. That's what I'm hearing them say. I regenerate my people. That's for a motherfucker. Some of y'all got the gift of healing. Y'all healers. Y'all are healers. And in 2025, y'all gifts are I'm hearing them say, this was the year that y'all came the fuck out. And y'all ain't playing no games with people. What's known can't be hidden. I can't make it up. This is the year that they can't hide, collective. What's known can't be hidden. They can't hide. The chariot, I can't make it up. I just told y'all. They're sitting the chariot down. It's coming in fast to save a lot of people. The children, people that's confused, that's being bullied, people that's being ostracized and all of that. People are judging you and all kind of shit. These people going to fuck down, collective. Because they did a lot of shit. But when it came time for y'all to do shit or did certain shit, they magnified y'all shit, ruined y'all name, lied on y'all, signed certain contracts against y'all, put people up against y'all and everything. And y'all didn't forgave this shit because that's how y'all surviving. Y'all forgave it. But they mad and keep coming after some of y'all because y'all ain't going to go back and let them keep doing it again and again and again. That's the whole thing I heard Spirit say. I heard them say, y'all remember when they came for you the last time. It was your spirit. This is remember when? This is a very powerful card. This card right here is a card of ancestry knowledge. This is a card of your ancestors' power. This is a card of the ancients. When this card comes up, when I make my cards, I'm damn sure putting this one in. This is like the biggest of the biggest right here. Remember when? A motherfucker that can remember something, collective, when it comes to safety and security, when it comes to ethical shit, I'm talking about when it comes to their heart, when it comes to everything, they finance up, when you can remember something, you have learned the lessons. This is an obedience card, collective. That's what I'm getting them saying. You understand? This is God body on the bottom of there. Y'all see that? This says spiritual. Remembering is a very spiritual thing for somebody, collective. Speak, spirit. I can't make it up. Listening to hear is right behind it. Listening to hear is right behind it in the upright. This is listening to hear for some motherfucking body. You understand me? That's real shit. That's nature right behind that. And for somebody, you need to get out in nature because that's when you get a lot of downloads. And that's when they can activate you. They can activate you. That's why a lot of people want to keep you inside and keep you hidden and keep you bottled up. Want to keep you feeling insecure and things of that nature. Doing all type of spells and shit so you can't get fly. They don't want you fly, collective. Whole time they don't even know. The beauties is working on you from head to toe. Head to toe, collective. Because you are going to be a public, not just a public figure, but you're going to be somebody that, again, it's consultation. A lot of people, they get encouraged by you, collective. You encourage a lot of people, collective. You have to be seen. You encourage a lot of people. This is what I'm getting them say. But you got them bitter Bettys out here who want to be seen, collective. You got bitter Bettys out here and they want you to be bitter. And you're not. That's why they keep doing humiliation spells and bringing people in to test y'all. See if y'all gonna get mad about certain shit. Y'all fucking them up. Guess what? I heard somebody say they want y'all to see the color red. Red ain't on here, collective. Red ain't on the colors your ancestors got for you to see when people fuck with you. This card says colors. The colors that you seeing is yellow, pink, purple, blue, and orange for somebody. These are very significant colors that the angels and the ancestors have put in front of you instead of seeing red. You're going to let Mama Strength see that red, collective. You're going to turn that red over to Mama Strength and let her see the red. Because they already know when she see that red, that dragon dancing on blood, what she do. Y'all see what she got in her hand, right? Y'all see what she got in her hand, right? Okay. So don't worry about it. And that's for the motherfuckers just plotting on y'all as well. That's what she told me to tell somebody. Look, she said for me to tell somebody, so what? So fucking what? Cracking the fuck up. So what? That's what you say to a lot of shit that these people be saying they doing. Look, I can't make it up. It was behind both. It's two of them. So what? So what? So what? So what? So what? Ooh. Girl, you know what's up. I don't know why I'm getting that. Yeah, me and my people be rolling out on in the open, down in the weekend. And I feel a Jones coming on. Talk that shit. Oh, yeah, see, these people play stupid games. And now they winning stupid prizes, collective. That's what's happening. They lost without some of y'all. That's why that song coming on. Yeah, that's why that song coming on. Yeah, that's why that song, that's why y'all hit that song in there. Yeah, because there's a lot of people that's, again, y'all, it's over with. It's closed cycles. They wanted y'all to be the borrower and not the lender. Spirit said, They didn't pledge y'all to a whole nother thing, collective. They not letting it go through. They tried it in reverse. They not letting certain shit go through, collective. This is it in the reverse. It's just what it is. So they want to fight. They gonna try some more shit, collective. I'm just telling y'all. But I heard Spirit say all things will be made new at this alchemy. This is alchemy, collective. This is alchemy, collective. This is alchemy. God's got a blessing, collective, for your miracle. Did what I tell y'all. There it go. I just told y'all. Norman Hutchins. I just told y'all, look, with your name on it. There it go. God's got a blessing with your name on it. That's all I'm saying. There it go. And a mountain that y'all stand on and can't nobody else stand on it. He meeting y'all on top of that motherfucker, giving y'all tablets of knowledge. You understand? Giving y'all, I heard him say ingredients of healing, things of that nature. I'm just saying, there you go. My mountain has my name on it, my blessing on it. I can't make it up, collective. What's yours is yours. Look at that. For the love of money. These people, this the death card, collective. This is my death card right here. For the love of money, collective. For the love of money, collective. These people, they did shit. This is what they did. This is what they doing. Look at this motherfucker. Sat there and kidnaps children, fentanyl, selling drugs, all kind of shit, doing all kind of shit. To some of y'all collective, y'all, I heard them say, no, this is bigger than family. This is kinfolk. Kinfolk is involved in the restitution of certain things that has happened to certain bloodlines. Kinfolk is involved. Some of them is known. Some of them is unknown. This is why a lot of the portals that people been sneaking in and to get into your Akashic field has been blocked. Because now they done moved out the ones that had conflict of interest. Y'all share blood with the certain blood is thicker with certain people. I heard them say blood is thicker than water with certain people. Some of these motherfuckers, they only relying on water spirits, collective. That's all they relying on. I heard the ancestors say it's a whole lot of us involved. Water spirits, earth spirits, sky gods, earth gods, water gods, everything. Unity is going to win. Speak, spirit. Unity is going to win. Justice right behind it. That's justice for somebody in the upright. Faith and justice, as a matter of fact, right behind that, in the upright. That's what's going to win. Healing. Behind that, in the upright. Uncle Sue say they ain't bringing no more juju to me on some of y'all collective. They're not going under the moon doing shit else besides decreeing and declaring that they are healed and they sorry for every motherfucking thing they did, include their jar spells. That's what I heard them say. Cause Sue skating on their asses. He see the shadow seers. He watching them. There go Lilith right behind it. Go ahead with it, motherfuckers. Go ahead with your shit. This who just fought the last battle with a lot of them. This who just fought the last battle with a lot of the collective. Right here, collective. Mama Strength and Lilith. Bust their ass with asteroid energy. There go Tia right behind this. The primordials collective. This who fought the last battle with y'all for balance to be restored. And they coming back out of retirement on their asses. I could boo them. I heard them say balance shall be restored, and this was just Tamara. Huh? They got the United States of the energy of the United States of America is here today, collective. That's why I salute every goddamn flag I pass. Damn near. Because I already know Tamara didn't got involved. They thought she was tapped out. And these motherfuckers think we tapped out. But we're not. The United States of America is home of the free and land of the brave. God damn it, I said period. And y'all will not take us out of here. I can't make it up. This is what has to make amends. This is what's going to fight the energy of certain entities together. Right here, collective. Right here. So if y'all break us apart, we lose. Y'all see that cattle in the middle? It burns out. This planet needs all of us to fight this motherfucking spiritual war. That is what the patriotism is. This is patriot and the upright. That's what patriotism is. It's us fighting together. That's what I heard them say. Now, y'all can get mad at me all y'all want to the ones that's demons. And y'all want separation and division. Y'all want goddamn, I heard them say, what you just say, mama? Yeah, when they separate, yeah, the law, they just, I can't get it. I can't think of it. I'm trying to hear you. Let me just calm down. Let me calm down. It's when they stopped it where they can tell black people that they can't come in and all of that type of shit, or they can tell minorities that they not allowed and all that type of shit. They reversed it. Somebody in the chat, y'all put it up there. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Somebody is feeling me, and you know what I'm talking about. But they tried it. They tried it. They tried to put it in there where you can't go here and you can't go there and all this type of shit. They ain't got to hire a motherfucker and all this type of shit or whatever. It's wrong. It's wrong. And the fathers know it's wrong. They know it's wrong. This is why I don't have to change my fire alarm, because the fireflies are always here. That's the ancestors. Yeah. They find everything they do, collective. Those things don't chirp until it's spiritual. Can somebody please stop focusing on the fire alarm? I swear to y'all, collective, the batteries are in there. Y'all see when I lit in another one of my videos, I'm going to stop just to say this because they let me do it. So if y'all let me do it, I'm going to do it. Because I know it's petty betties out here. We just got done talking about them people. And these people, they could be, y'all could be people who, are concerned and stuff like that. And I get it. But I'm trying to tell some of y'all that it don't start until I get out here for a message. That's when it starts. It is a siren. You understand me? And it is to keep certain people from getting certain energies from my message, and to keep certain people distracted from certain things I say, to make y'all go back and read and listen to it again. That's what I'm hearing them say. A second, maybe a third time. Y'all are worried about this smoke detector, but y'all saw when the smoke came in one room, all my smoke detectors went off. Go back and look at that video. That's for somebody. Be thankful that it found you. That's what I heard them say. Be thankful that you found this channel. They can't keep it, though. They can't keep it. They can't keep my shit. Look, I just said that. Be thankful. This is thankful in the upright. I just told them. Be thankful that you found this motherfucking channel. That's it. To be thankful that you here. You're not blocked or banned or none of that. You ain't got to keep every time you get on here, get blocked or get put in time out or whatever. Just be thankful, period, man. Get what you gonna get out of this shit. I can't make it up. Be grateful. That's grateful right there. came right behind thankful. Some people, y'all just ain't thankful for nothing. Y'all ain't thankful for nobody's service. Y'all ain't thankful for nobody's help. Y'all ain't thankful for anything. Y'all never satisfied. That's what I heard a motherfucker just tell me to tell y'all. But see, this the thing. Y'all ain't even thankful for being saved by grace. This is some people out there. Some of y'all is saved by grace. Y'all ain't even thankful for that. Y'all too busy looking at all this pop shit. What somebody got. What somebody getting. What somebody doing. Instead of worrying about the shit you need to be grateful for and thankful for. I heard mama say, listen, it's some people, they not saved by grace, period. They not thankful, period. They not grateful, period. That's what this is. It ain't nothing that some of us can do, collective. We can get out here every fucking day, all day long, and tell somebody about people blocking their love life, people doing beauty magic on them, people doing spell work on the universe, people causing things to slow down in the atmosphere and in their lives and all kind of things by doing other certain things with, like narcissism and pessimism. And I'm hearing them say just all type of things people are embodying. And this is the whole thing. They don't understand that it's a gravity pull. It's a gravity pull, and they don't get it, collective. So a lot of us, we have to separate ourselves from that energy by staying, I heard her say, in our oracles. Yeah, what's this? Yeah, because they losers and away from losers. This is losers. Ooh, look. And certain drug people that there go, drugs and poisons. You understand me? That's what I just heard her say. Yep. People who are losers, who are doing certain drugs and putting certain poisons in their body. And then they want to blame other people for getting away from them or not being attracted to them or wanting to sex with them or wanting to go other places and be with other people. Some of y'all are, these people did spell, y'all got a lot of spell work put on y'all because y'all wouldn't accept the weaknesses of other people. Y'all wouldn't accept that shit. And these people wanted y'all to accept the weaknesses of other people, and y'all wouldn't do it. Y'all just wouldn't do it, collective. Y'all was not accepting the weaknesses of other people, collective. That's not what y'all was going to do. You understand me? You wasn't going to do it. And these people got mad because y'all got away from them. Y'all got tired of waiting on them to heal and shit like that. And y'all did a lot to help them heal, collective. Y'all, some of y'all paid the bills while they was in recovery or while they was out doing whatever the fuck they was out doing. You know, y'all still helped them, collective. It wasn't enough. These people never was going to ever be satisfied because they needed to do inner work. You understand? Shadow work, collective. And they wasn't willing to fuck with their shadow selves because it's so dark. It's so fucked up. It's so negative. They couldn't breathe in that energy. They self-collective. So instead of them staying there and fighting it out and battling out, purging and fasting and praying and all that shit, they tried to go into y'all Akashic truths, collective, and bend y'all will. And now they have come against some of y'all, collective, and they have told other people that's in power a lot of lies on y'all to keep y'all back and hold y'all back. Say y'all ain't worthy of nothing. Y'all insane. Y'all ain't stabilized in y'all thinking and all kind of stuff they doing because y'all doing different shit. Stuff that a lot of them, they knew who y'all was, collective. They just knew that a lot of other people that they was using they self against y'all, they knew they didn't know who y'all was. And they sat back and watched these people play themselves too and be sucked in to a lot of backfires, knowing that they was the corporate and the leaders of these lies. These plagues of lies. You understand? They costed some people their motherfucking life. And I heard them say, and our limbs. They knew who these people were that they put y'all up against. And now a lot of them don't understand why a lot of snakes and shit like that is coming after them and slithering and shit. That's these people that they deceived. They tricked them. Made them think it was them that was helping them and giving them power and praying and all this shit and keeping demons and stuff off of them. It was the energy of the ones that they said was sending it. They was harvesting the energy, I heard mama say, of the ones who they said was sending this shit to them. They was not sending shit to y'all. It was them sending the shit. That's for a motherfucker. There you go. This is word from the ancients. This word from the ancients. Mama said, this ain't got nothing to do with me. This word from the ancients. She said, I told you. It's been a conflict of interest and a lot of shit. And they moved us out the way because we want everybody healed. We want everybody whole and all that. And some people, they don't care. They'll never be out of the lion's den. They never getting out. They're never getting out of spiritual prison or spiritual bondage because they embodied certain shit. They tricked a lot of people, collective, and they told them that it was us. We was tricking people and we wasn't. We are just as genuine, I'm hearing them say, as they come. We the real shit because we know who that's for, motherfucker. What's this, Ma? Yeah. Yeah. So now they nabbing all the copycats. I can't make it up. That's nabbing all the copycats. They nabbing them now. Yeah. Yep. The people that's lying in the shadows. That's what this is. Lying in the shadows in the upright. They're going down, collective. Look, the doors is closing on them. They locked them out. They can't get into certain shit of y'all's no more to do certain things, collective. It's been stopped. And this is what the fuck they get. And now doors are opening for some of y'all, collective, that no man can shut. I'm hearing the Holy Spirit say. No man can shut. Don't let them stop your blessing. A lot of people, y'all being given bad advice from people too. That's another thing. Some people giving y'all bad advice and they know they giving y'all bad advice. You understand me? And they trying to act like they not, but they are. They want to give y'all bad advice. They telling y'all things on people that they don't believe themselves about them people. That's for a motherfucker. Or them things, or them situations. That's for somebody. Be careful. That's the Buddha colony. I am so happy that I have a whole colony of people that I have been introduced to within the last 48 hours. It's a part of my spirit tribe, my ancestors, my grandmothers that I never known. They were a part of a Buddha. They called it the Buddha. Yeah, it's a colony of people. Creeks. Speak my. That's my D there. I know who it is. That's right. That's that creep. And she said, we creeping. That's creeping up under there, but they got a different letter. They write a different letter. They wrote it when I was freestyling, free writing and stuff, letting them write it. My arm was real heavy, you know, as they were writing the cards and they were changing the way the letters was written because they got a different letter system and I don't know it. You know, I can't explain it, but anyway, this is creeping. And this is the way they wrote the creeping. Yeah. I love it. Thank you. Yeah. Tricksters. They coming for the tricksters. That's what they creeping on tricksters. That's who they doing. Yeah. And Nasu done turned their back on them. That's why this is Nasu in the reverse. He done turned their back on them. The things that's hidden, I keep telling these motherfuckers what's known can't be hidden. And that's why they try to silence a lot of us collective. They don't want people to know certain things, but we're not here to overtake, overthrow, or, you know, any of that type of shit. That ain't what we're here to do. We want justice, goddammit. We want y'all to do the work that y'all being paid to fucking do, just like we do. A lot of the collective, we earn every motherfucking dollar and dime we have. We are hardworking people, collective. We're hardworking. And we want y'all to be hardworking too for the ones that pay the taxes, that live in a place that ain't trying to distort the goddamn system or none of that shit. Y'all got to be more abiding for us. That's what we want. We want y'all to abide to certain shit. Or else we calling triple blackness on you motherfuckers. That's what we doing. And y'all can get mad all y'all want. We want the drugs and the poisons off the goddamn streets. And the angel said, that's a fact from on high. That's what this is. This is angels sought them from on high. That's what this is. The angels saw these motherfuckers that's doing the shit that just got nabbed and all that shit. They saw them from on high and they watching. They watching them collective. Last card. Spiritual court is in session. Last card. I'm done. Spiritual court is all over it. I ain't got nothing else. They said I can come out of it. Thank you. Thank you, ancestor guides. Oh, yeah, thank you. And let them plot. Let them plot on me. Let them plot. They gonna keep doing it, collective. Because I got a woman that's mad that, you know, she's out and I'm in. That's what I heard Spirit say. The bitch knows she out and I'm in. Yep. You out, bitch, and I'm in. He coming. He's coming. Yep. And it ain't a goddamn thing you can do but send your apps. I heard him say she's steady sending minions. She's a petty Betty. The bitch gonna keep sending minions and doing shit to bind my divine masculine and shit like that. But I'm praying for my sweetheart in the spirit. You might not be here with me now, baby, but you coming. That's for a motherfucker. Spirit said you can talk to him on this one. Now, they never let me talk to him, but I get to talk to him now. Yeah, so I get to talk to him. Good. Mother said I can talk to him. Yeah. 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 They want you weak, babe. She said they want you weak. You're a real patriot. That's what I heard her say. I'm putting this on the altar for us together. This ours. She guarding us, babe. She guarding us. That's for somebody. Yeah, she's guarding us. We're not so that we don't take motherfucking 4 ounce. We ain't taking a bribe. It's 3 motherfuckers that want us to take a bribe, baby. They working on us. They want us to take a bribe. They sending energy shit to us so we can take this bribe. It's 3 of them. That's what I heard them say. You got three unks down here, and this motherfucker trying to hand you a bribe. They say I ain't good enough for you. Yep, they say I ain't good enough for you. Don't worry about my bad words. You understand me? It's energy. You see that? And you know what it is. That's why you worried about my cussing. So let's put this person in timeout. Let's get him out of here. He can't take the bad words. He need to be gone. That's it. Just go. You can't take the bad words. Let's see. Let's put some more people in timeout. Yeah, y'all stay right in this motherfucker so I can get rid of some of y'all. My ancestors said every time you hit the delete button, it's doing something to them. So let me see who else I want to hit the delete button on. You can't even change the smoke detector on your battery, and you want people to listen to you. I don't want nobody to listen to me. You get the fuck out of here. That's what you do. Get the fuck out of here. You ain't got to listen to shit. You understand me? Get your motherfucking ass out of here. Nah, that's what you listen to. Right, this is what they do. They keep reporting my channel, Michelle. They keep reporting my channel. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they do. They report my channel so I don't get paid and shit like that. But we good. Spirit say, I'll give it to you another way. Don't worry about it. And it's coming. You understand me? Where these motherfuckers won't be they won't be on the shelves of your products. They won't be on the shelves and in the stores of your shit. That's the whole thing. They won't have access to block your motherfucking shit from adding up when you get them stores and shit like that coming in. They see it. That's why they in this bitch trying to harvest my energy because they want my wealth. That's what they want. They want my spiritual wealth. But see, this is the thing Spirit told me to tell somebody. I got spiritual wealth. I'm connected to scholars in the spiritual realm. Real live people who don't allow people to use my shit without it backfiring on their ass if they use it the wrong way. And I don't get nothing out of it. That's for a motherfucker. You better pay homage. Just like if you go and write somebody's shit, you got to put the date, the year, and the name up under it. You understand me? I'm talking about somebody who knows something about proposals and writing, doing certain, I'm hearing them say case studies and all that kind of stuff. Research guides and research papers and shit like that. You got to give credit where credit is due, right? And Spirit making these motherfuckers do the same thing. So that's why y'all ain't got to worry about these Nickelodeon ass motherfuckers out here that keep coming to y'all coming to y'all channels trying to start shit with y'all. Yep. You got a mind problem. Alex Matthews, they called me mess and stuff like that. Why you on my channel? That's the whole thing. Let's put this person in timeout. You got a mind problem. Alex Matthews. That's the demon, y'all, that's after me. That's the demon that keeps sending stuff in my house and magic towards me. That's the one that the devourer is going to take the fuck out, right? And they mad because I just spoke about the shadow spirits that they've been sending here and the different demons. When I go live, they try to throw in my house. And then all of my deities and my spiritual team, they come back on them. And then they get mad because they like, oh, well, you know, she doing something. She did something. It didn't work. Or, you know, she now she on there asking for help from people and all this type of shit, you know, because of what we doing to her. No, I'm not worried about it, y'all. I ain't did nothing to these people. These people have come to our channels collective because they're part of a simulation collective, and it's a simulation of disequilibrium. They don't want things to balance out because they have a superiority complex, right? And they feel like everything belongs to them and that nobody else is worthy of anything. They have a thing where if you're not worshiping their God or you're not bowing down to their deities and all this type of shit or paying spiritual homage to certain things, collective, that they live and everything, they feel like we're supposed to go down. They're supposed to come and attack us. And I'm not allowing them to attack me. I'm never salty for not being wealthy. For not being wealthy. What I'm mad about? Wealth, let me tell you something. This is the thing. They saying I feel salty for, I'm answering questions today. Because I got a lot of niggas that come to my channel, collective. A lot of niggas, my mother's and them saying, that come to your channel. You got a lot of people that's caught in syndromes, spiritual syndromes. They a spiritual court, collective. And it's just what they're in, collective. So this the whole thing. I'm going to tell somebody. I'm never afraid of wealth because I'm taken care of. I heard him say, I've never seen the righteous forsaken on my seed begging bread. See, what you'd have done is plagiarize the train of thought you think I have. That's your projection that I'm upset about some money. I'm taken care of. I'm not worried about about wealth and all that type of shit. I know that the wealth of the wicked is laid up for the just. And that's what you mad about because you're seeing that no matter how much money a lot of motherfuckers had when them houses burnt down in California and when these tsunamis and shit hit motherfuckers and all that, it don't even matter, I'm hearing mama say. See that? See when the real Holocaust happened to some of you wealthy motherfuckers, y'all get scared. That's the whole thing. Y'all get scared. That's when y'all want to turn y'all motherfucking swords on yourselves. See that? That's when y'all get ready to turn y'all motherfucking swords on y'allself. See, I ain't worried about that. See, all that money that these motherfuckers, this wealth these motherfuckers think they get. It ain't stopping shit. See, we know how, that's the whole thing I was trying to tell some of my collective out here. See, y'all, this is what I heard Spirit say. Starting over ain't starting over with y'all. Starting from scratch. Y'all got it embedded in y'all bodies, collective. This y'all starting from scratch. Resilience. See, this to the motherfucker that's talking about wealth to me. It's all about resilience, collective. See that? We learned that. That's a part of the dirt we was made, that he wiped in our eyes, collective, when he made us from the foundations of the earth, collective. That's the part of the dirt we was given. Resilience. That's a part of our melanin, collective. Resilience against shit that get hot. That part. We don't burn easy, collective. That's for a motherfucker. The fuck out of here. I'm out of here, collective. I love y'all. Love and light to the light seers. God bless all y'all. Do you understand me? For some of y'all, this all y'all got to do, collective. That's it. This is a cinnamon stick for somebody. You go to your ancestors. Go to their temples. And where these motherfuckers think y'all got a mind problem, go to their temples and mind their business. Let them mind it. That's what you heard what I said, right? They just told me put it together. Temples and the mind. The mind and temples. Go to the temples of your ancestors, collective. Let them mind y'all business. That's what the fuck I'm getting them say. Love and light, collective. Peace be still.